smell it, it's like, whoa, get off my back. This is not your average eau de Cologne.
Me and Miguel are here at Fragranze at the Campo Marzo booth, where there are a lot of different niche brands. So we are trying some stuff that we didn't have a chance to try before. So here is the brand.
D'Orsay.
D'Orsay, yes.
So D'Orsay is a brand that was originally founded in 1901, so 120 years old in Paris. And very recently the company was brought back. Like we've seen here some brands that are very old, and especially Parisian ones that are coming back now, which is interesting to work on the heritage and history of an old brand. But what we've seen is not exactly bringing back vintage formulations or very old style perfumes. What we see is that it's a modernization of a name that used to be very historical, and this is the case with D'Orsay. And these bottles, what I smelled here, and this is called C'est toujours agréable d'être entendu. It's always nice to be heard. The names are interesting. For example, il n'y a pas de bien ni de mal. There's nothing good or bad here. Les ombres fantastiques, the fantastic shadows. So what we see here is very transparent compositions again, which is the trend that I've seen mostly here in Pitti. Very commercial compositions, very easy to understand, easy to wear. So it's interesting to see modernization of the D'Orsay.
We present the line Place de Lis Bohème. Place de Lis Bohème is an historical line, and we want to show with this retro bottle how we can back in time at the beginning of 19th century. For example, one of the most exclusive fragrances, Cecile, and if you want, if you close your eyes, you can smell the orange, the tannin, the bergamot from Sicily. And the bottle is this one. Another one that I like a lot is Poivre de Sichuan, and is this one. It's a mix of pepper, green and black pepper, and is this bottle. Another one that I like a lot is Bohème, that take the name from the line. Bohème is from Place de Lis and is delicious with a pepper mint note and heliotrope that is a narcotic substance that can smell and that can anesthetic all the sense. So try this line and give us some feedback. Thank you.
So, what would you like to know?
Tell us about the brand in general and about the new collection.
Yeah, in general, I work with fragrances 10 years. At first, it was my hobby. I'm artist. My first profession, I'm actor from the theater, and I see the similar between theater and perfumery, because it's very, very, very. I think that
it's a form of expression.
Yes, it's about expression. And at the moment, we are first here in Florence, like a brand. I was before many times, but just like a visitor. And by the way, after those years, I wrote the book about perfumery.
Oh!
It's everything from this exhibition, just in my local language, in Lithuanian language. So
So you're, where are you from?
Vilnius, Lithuania.
Oh, okay. But your brand is not exactly new, right?
I worked 10 years, and first 5 years was like some hobby thing. And then I started to make some business, and now we exhibit here. Yeah. We have 3 collections here. This is main collection. The name is Alchemist Charlatan, because I'm charlatan. Yeah, we use a lot of humor.
I like that.
Great things. This collection is for summer, and the name is White Alchemist, and that one is more stronger. It's Black Alchemist, about black things, about dark things.
And
Hello, okay. At this fair, I present a new launch, Nuvolari. Nuvolari is the new project of my brand, Rubini. I developed the fragrance with my great friend Cristiano Canali, and we spent 2 years in a formulation. Crazy. Nuvolari is one of the most iconic racer was born in my town, and it was one of the best and famous racer of the past. He won in Europe, he won in USA, everything in the world. He was so iconic. So 3 years ago, I decided to create a masterpiece for me that take all the elements around the myth and the myth in himself, and we started the formulation. So when you can smell Nuvolari, I want to bring you to race. You can smell the gasoline, you can smell the rain, the wind opposite of you. You can feel the leather around you, and also we use a huge quantity of naturals. It's one of the most precious formula ever made by Cristiano. Yes, we use a lot of neroli and vetiver for the person, iconic elegance, Italian elegance. And we use wood. It's a different kind of wood. It's a different kind to create wood. Yes. And we use room in CO2. We use absolute rose from Bulgaria to this kind of gasoline. Olive or absolute and Styrax. You feel the smell of the motor, mint from Japan, and another beautiful raw material like pepper from Madagascar, LMR, okay, GFM, works to give you all the smell of the race.
It's rather smoky.
Yes.
How would you describe it with one word? What is your association with the fragrance? Powerful, maybe?
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Epic.
Okay.
I want to represent the myth of the legend. And
Okay.
this is a great project. The Association Automobile Club Italia allows me to name the perfume.
I'm from Cambodia Perfumes. We are launching at Pitti Fragranze the new sublime Master and Apprentice. So the concept is to have some series within the dialogue between the Master and the Apprentice. And for the first series that we call the Beast Mode with, obviously I should have to have Miguel.
He's the apprentice.
Well, although he's a awarded apprentice, you know,
Yes.
he's the awarded apprentice. So
Apprentice
Chris-
Prime.
Yeah, Apprentice Prime. So Chris Maristan Femme Fougère, which is the real definition of the fougère on
Let's take a
feminine
look at the
style.
fragrances, yes.
Yeah, so this one.
Femme Fougère.
And Miguel, I've worked with him in order to give him a bit of trying to calm down his violent mood on perfumery to give some finesse on
it's
this
a tamed beast.
beast. So this is work on the fig, but he will explain you better.
Yeah.
Even though we have 2 versions of Bravo. So it's the perfume as well as the home perfume and the candle. It's the first candle
Okay.
that he has
Cool.
crafted and created. So it's up to you.
So for my work for Comporta Perfumes, it started with the candle Bravo, and so the candle is like this, and it comes in this wonderful porcelain vase. and it's a work on fig and very green cut grass notes. It's very uplifting, very explosive in the beginning because the greenness is kind of very effervescent. And then Pedro asked me to create a perfume that was familiar to the candle, more or less the same notes, but it had to be a different structure because it's a different product. So I took the fig note, and the fig note is not something I am very fond of, so I had to really twist it and transform it and make it my own. So it kind of became green and woody at the same time, very texturized and chypre with lots of oak notes. So it's a different kind of fig that in comparison with what we are looking at other brands.